Yeah, it's going to be incredible, Steph.
Speaking of sports, that four-box, it reminds me, remember that game Foursquare?
Yep.
Where you had the red ball and you bounce it? Do kids still play games like that?
I don't know.
We're going to have to bring back
On their
Foursquare.
computers, on their phones.
Yeah, on their phones, exactly. All right, well, let's show you the ring, not the square that we're dealing with here. And, of course, dome of high pressure. And typically underneath the high pressure, it's hot, it's dry, it's warm, and you are going to get those heat advisories anywhere from Minneapolis down to Little Rock. Now, here's the deal. I don't really think it's until this weekend when we're going to get some pretty significant relief coming in. That's when we have a huge system that's going to be dropping down. But it's not only the heat, of course, that moisture that's going around the high pressure, the clockwise flow, bringing up the moisture for us here. That combo, of course, is going to give us storms. It's going to give us the heat indices, and that's why it's going to feel just awful. But look, it's all, we're pretty much clear right where we have that high pressure. Everything goes around the periphery of this high pressure because underneath that high, everything's getting suppressed. Reynolds, no one likes to be suppressed.
No, suppression not a good thing at all.
It is setting up again and along the northern tier. Storms tracking towards Duluth, St. Paul, and they pose a risk of strong winds and maybe some hail. I mean, these are the ones that it's just like, you get drenched or you don't. Now, of course, today is, let me roll that back so I can see it. I wasn't. Okay, thanks. It might be a day to leave the bike at home because the Twin Cities is one of the most popular bike commute cities in the country. Twin Cities, and also, Jim, I feel like the Seattle-Portland area has a lot of bikers too, if my memory is correct.
As a matter of fact, Portland, Oregon, I think has the...
It is, but I'm more curious about where did the term screaming uncle come from? Does anyone have any idea?
I can find the Google. I can ask the Google.
Can you hit the Google?
Yeah, we'll do the Google.
Hit the Google. Because I wonder if it was like an uncle picking on a kid or... I'll be hitting the satellite here on the radar to show you there's not much going on right now, not even in Florida. We don't have to worry about it. Maybe a few little scattered showers and thunderstorms here through the OBX. That's the Outer Banks. If you ever see someone with that bumper sticker, OBX, that means Outer Banks. A few showers for you, and this is where we could see those storms pop up today. Greenville, Columbia, down into Charleston. So let's look at our forecast in the southeast as we head hour by hour. Slow going, starting off the day, but oh, look, we get a little daytime heating. So therefore, we get some storms to pop up for us here, but nothing too abundant. It's all going to be very scattered in nature. It might be a welcome sight because of the heat that you're dealing with. As we head into our Saturday, again, more of the same. Really, the pattern is kind of sticking as is for the next 2 weeks overall, though at the end of the period, it looks like maybe a little strong system in the Midwest. But regardless, it is going to stay scattered in the south. It's going to stay hot. It's going to stay humid. It is summer after all here. But look at this, 93 on Thursday, Friday, only 79. I think that's going to be the big deal here throughout the country. How about we look at Jackson? We stay in the 90s. At least we go from the mid to the lower 90s. But again, just spotty afternoon thunderstorms. New Orleans, we are consistent. Now, Reynolds, to the west, monsoon season, and did you find out where the saying came from?
Yeah, super fast.
So we still have plenty of time to go here. So let's talk about it. I got to say, how deceiving is this map that we talk about the hottest time of the year and has blue on it? Don't let your, it's like, I feel like this is one of those mind games where someone writes out a word but only gives you 3 letters, but you can still read what it is. So don't let that mess you up. This is actually hot, okay, mid-August down into portions of the south. So, as we look at July, the hottest time of year, roughly for 125 million, where you see the yellow shade. This is very interesting, actually, how this is set up. I'm really curious about this. I'm gonna have to do some more research on this. Why is it shaped like, you know what I mean? Does anyone else think
hottest time of the year, mid-July, is the hottest for roughly 125 million. In other words, on the eastern side.
You would think
so. It's actually no. It's hotter in the middle of that, where you're drawing, is what it is. In other words, it's hotter later.
But shouldn't it just be kind of like this, more linear, when you're talking about heat going up?
Well, you get topography, but it's hotter here later, right? Like you showed?
Yeah, it's hotter there later.
But you think it should be
well, it's kind of weird,
east-west.
Tallahassee is if you go back to this, it shows mid-July, why that's mid-August. Okay, I can see kind of that. Maybe it makes rings. I need rings. Anyway, I'll look into that.
Yeah, good,
all right, so
sorry.
It's just kind of like there's little holes here. That's what's kind of bothering me about it. Why is there a hole right there? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of strange.
Think about it. You get all the corn. Corn's tasseling. It's maybe keeping the ground.
Hey, where we're going to see the heat, Detroit 85 after 10 minutes. 104 degrees. So here's a look at where we are going to be feeling that heat advisories, Arkansas, Oklahoma, all the way up into Minnesota. Our forecast today, our highs, I mean, look at Topeka, 102 degrees, Des Moines, 96. We do get relief, so this is not going to last very long. It's not like an extended heat wave. Omaha, it's going to feel like 105, feel like 103 here into Little Rock, and a quick look at our, I mean, all day long at Topeka, Jim. It's just brutal.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no rest for it.
All right, it's time now for your top weather stories here. And first we have our severe weather threat, and that is going to bring us some storms throughout the upper Midwest from, you know, Michigan all the way back down into Nebraska. Do you know people from Michigan are called Michiganders? I always thought that was a fun fact. Then as we take you to the south, we could see some storms here, but let me tell you, temperatures are going to be cooling off, so you'll be thrilled to hear that. And then, of course, we have the monsoon that's kicking off into the southwest. Showers, thunderstorms, and the potential dust storms because of the winds that are going to kick up all of that back into the show.
It's been interesting to watch the Southwest all week as we transition from dust to flood. I mean, because there's so much moisture in the Southwest right now.
Yeah,
it's
that
amazing.
it is.
Hey, welcome to America's morning headquarters for weather. Before we get to today's forecast, we have to celebrate a day special in many Southerners' hearts. It's National Pecan Pie Day. Or pecan.
Yeah, I'm a pecan pie.
Reynolds, you're a Southerner. Pecan or pecan?
I say pecan.
Peppers made of wood are going up around the world.
I know, I've ever heard about this story. Our Alex Wilson explains how an old school building material can now handle the roughest of weather around. Single.
Yes,
Steph.
this is our play on dating apps. It's like a weather dating app. Swipe up if it's good, swipe down if it's bad. So we're going to start you off here with the rain into the southwest. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing because we've seen, you know, all of those haboobs, but we're going to swipe up actually because look at the drought monitor. That is really going to help us out to get all that rain. Now, the front in the Midwest, yes, it's going to bring severe weather, but guess what? I'm going to swipe up with this because look at the relief from the heat. Speaking of the heat, we have our big high pressure, right? You're thinking, oh, high pressure, beautiful weather. No. We're going to swipe down. And the reason being is look at the heat indices today, 104, 108 as we head into Topeka. The other reason we're swiping down is bad air quality. High pressure just keeps everything trapped and sunk near the surface. Now, as we head into the Northeast, we're going to see how much rain is going to come over the next couple of days. Not a whole lot, so we're going to swipe down because, again, we have very dry conditions here in the Northeast, so we could take some more rain. Reynolds.
All right, Steph, well, obviously...
Right there. Well, you're not going to love this. Summer storms wiping across much of the country. We'll show you why one area looks like it's been sprayed with rain repellent. Jim.
Where is that rain X when you...
An article yesterday about how it was so hot to harvest the corn. And I don't remember which state exactly it was in, you know, but the farmers were just saying it was just so tough out there harvesting the corn because of the heat that they've had, you know, and the humidity. So that heat's going to continue. We have this high pressure, and we're doing a play here on the Ring of Fire, which, of course, if you Google Ring of Fire, actually, I'm going to Google it and see what comes up. I'm guessing the Pacific. That's what's known kind of as the Ring of Fire with tectonic plates, but we're going to do a little play on it here, and we're going to have those heat advisories. Nice and hot again, but the good thing is about this heat, it's not going to last very long. So where are we going to see the cool off? It's going to be behind our fronts that come through on the north side of this high pressure. Warm, moist air on the south part of this, so right around that big ridge, that's where you're going to get the thunderstorms, and you're also going to get some of that heat as well. You could see, I mean, the high pressure, clear skies, you know, under this high pressure, all of the storms are going to be around it. But Reynolds, it's been a tough week for places like North Dakota, and it looks like we're getting more.
Yeah, it is.
They were doing the oil.
Began through the northern tier. We're talking Duluth, Minnesota, and, you know, St. Paul, Duluth and St. Paul here. You see little raindrops there on our lens into Duluth. Might be a day to leave the bike at home. Twin Cities is actually one of the most popular bike commute cities in the country. And Jim, I wonder if that this week in the South, kind of good timing because we're really going to be A-okay until we head into the afternoon hours. That's when we'll get a little pop here. Yes, you're getting some bad luck here around the Outer Banks. Don't worry, this is going to sweep on through, though later we could see some stronger storms as well. You see that here, Wilmington down towards Charleston, Augusta. We could see, but you got to wait for it. It's like, someone get me a chair and a drink. I'm going to kick back while we look at this hour by hour because like, I mean, we need some music like when you're on hold on the phone, and then there it is. Hold the phone because the storms are going to pop up. Then they dissipate once you lose the daytime heating. It's incredible how powerful that is. So as we head into our Friday, as we head into our Saturday, it's literally going to be a matter of karma. Do you have bad karma that needs to get flushed out of the system? You might get some storms. You've been doing good things, you got good karma, you might be good to go. So here's a look. What do you guys think you're getting this weekend? Storms or sunshine, just for the record?
I behaved myself for the most part.
Combination of both.
Showers in the south, and then Atlanta. It's very scattered, but notice it 91 to 89. That's a drop. I'll take it. It's a few degrees, but I'll take it. Jackson, Mississippi, our temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. A consistent forecast for us here, and then into New Orleans, the same. I love how they're both like, yeah, Reynolds.
We try so hard to be.
That's the problem,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, the good news is we are getting moisture coming up. And remember, the packs that those firefighters wear are 45 pounds. I mean, that's what I read, online when I was doing some research. So maybe a little lighter, maybe a little heavier, depending on what they're doing and whatnot. But that's a lot of weight, all right? So here's a look at the showers. This is just what it is. We do need the rain. We do have an exceptional drought here into the southwest. But with that monsoon moisture, hopefully we're going to get a little help. Flagstaff, Arizona, we have a very consistent forecast with lots of scattered showers. All right, Reynolds, what are we seeing on social media this morning?
Well, some great.
Why, right? Yeah. More importantly, why is this considered the middle of summer? And here's a look at where we have the hottest time of year. Did I say winter?
I think I did.
Well, because usually say the dead of winter. It really should be,
right. Yes.
That's kind of the word language you use for winter, not necessarily with summer. But, if you average out all of these dates, what they do is they have all sorts of variabilities when it comes to climatology. The average high temperature, of course, is one of those. So basically, you have the amount of peak solar radiation on June 21st, right? June 21st, that's when we hit the solstice, okay? The summer solstice. But what happens is the temperature keeps increasing into July because the heat from the sun is greater during the day than the cooling we get at night. And that's the trick. More heating at day than cooling at night. Remember, your days are longer. Things start to taper off late July as we head into early August. So that is why, here's where we have mid-July, the hottest roughly for 125 million people. So a third of the country is feeling the hottest here in July. Now, speaking of the heat, places like Detroit, only 85 degrees. After 10 minutes, 104 degrees, 30 minutes, 119 degrees. So it doesn't take very long. That heat is going to continue, but the good news is it's not going to last very long where you have those heat advisories. Basically just today. Oh, did you look at Bismarck? Let's see if I can go back real quick because that's kind of a hint of what's to come. So what's going on here? Huh? Anyone? Any takers? Any guesses there? What did you say? Post-frontal? Jim, you can't play along. It's not fair.
I'm sorry.
It's not fair when Jim plays along. All right, so there is a front that's going to come through and cool us off here. So your heat index of 105, 103 is for today. And then we will see stuff like this go away fairly quickly, Jim.
All right. All right.
For forecast, we do have that threat for severe storms throughout the upper Midwest. That's where we'll have the biggest threat. But you're going to be thankful that this is coming through, and you'll find out why coming up later. Then storms into the southeast, also a little area of red for us here, especially into South Carolina. Otherwise, it is going to be very just spotty. And then speaking of spotty, that's what we have into the southwest. Yes, we have the moisture. You get some of that heat popping into the afternoon hours. You get those big thunderstorms. Welcome back in.
Big thunderstorms is right. Before we head to today's forecast, we have to celebrate today the special and the many hots of Southerners.
That is true. It's National Pecan Pie Day. And
Pecan?
Pecan?
Pecan
Pie. Okay, she's trying. She made that up.
This is our play on dating apps. We have our weather dating app. We're going to swipe up if it's good and swipe down if it's bad. So we're going to start off with the rain into the southwest. Not so good because we're getting those haboobs and all the dust, but it's actually, we're going to swipe up because we have a drought here. So we need the rain. We'll take all that we can get. Now, a front coming through, you might think, oh, I'm going to swipe down because look at the severe weather. I'm actually going to swipe up because behind it, significant relief in our temperatures there. High pressure, though, this big dome been dominating things. We're going to swipe down because it's bringing the heat to the center of the country, and Chicago also poor air quality. So this is like a double down, exit out. We never want to see this again, right? And then into the northeast, rain to come over the next 2 days. You're like, Abrams, we don't want rain. We're on vacation. Well, unfortunately, we need it. So we're going to swipe down on this one because there is a drought, and we could certainly use the rain. Well, Reynolds, the U.S. isn't the only place having wild weather.
Yeah, we're seeing it all.
We all feel you. Same, right? Well, summer storms are wiping across much of the country. We'll show you where one area looks like it's been sprayed with rain repellent. Jim.
Yes, and this is all part of the Packers fan. Here's why, just for the clear record, even though story.
There's
so
your
I'm
story
forever a Packers fan.
All right. So are you a fan of the weather that you've been seeing? I hope you are because it's a Pete and repeat event. We're going to see more of the same here. Big high pressure. That means the heat This is within that high pressure, Minneapolis down to Little Rock. Some of these areas are going to feel like it's above 100. That's one aspect of this high pressure. The second aspect is that the storms are going to ride up and around and over this. So if you're under the high pressure, you're protected. But if you're around that, that's where you see the showers. And the thunderstorms, they're going to fire up, especially with that daytime heating. You will see those periods of rain. But again, right underneath that high, you can see on the radar, not a whole lot going on. Can you find it? I mean, it's stretching out basically right through that area. All right, let's go to Reynolds to talk about how it's been a rough week for North Dakota. And Reynolds, see that little time, just a remarkable looking tornado. Hopefully we're not going to see that in Duluth or St. Paul, both in Minnesota. Thanks to EarthCam for this one here into St. Paul. Is it really 77 versus 59? Guess what that means? Bropa, right?
I don't know about that. They may have had outflow.
Oh, you think so? With that storm? Well, I was wondering. The lake, everyone's screaming out.
Where is it?
The lake, outflow, Fropa.
Magic.
Oh, Duluth and St. Paul.
Yes,
Yes,
Cantor,
Junior.
yes.
Yes,
I see him right now. He's like pulling it up, frantically
Duluth's
looking.
still southwest, so they're ahead of
Oh, it is
rain
still
cool there.
southwest.
Rain
There you
cool
go.
there.
All right.
Yeah, rain cool there.
See, you got to do a little investigation when it comes to weather. What?
You do. We do. We always have
No,
to
you
check.
have to look, but it meant something, so we had to figure it out. We
Absolutely. That was a great notice, though, on your behalf, by the way, to notice those two temperatures. By the way, the cold front, as we talked about today, is going to slip right over the
thing here and show you in the southeast. It's like get a drink. Maybe someone has a lemonade stand. Kick back, relax, because not a whole lot happening. Little bit of rain here into the Outer Banks. Maybe you can stay indoors and practice your shiggy, I think it's called, that dance to the new Drake song. You don't know the shiggy? Yeah, maybe in a minute here. Greenville, Columbia, down into Charleston. I'm telling you, Sterling Brown from Us Weekly, This Is Us, does a great one with his wife. It's a team effort thing that you have to do. Sierra, girl, she can dance. Not that I needed to tell you that, you know that. Showers and thunderstorms popping up here as we head into the afternoon hours. And then as we head into the evening hours, they die back down again. This is one of those things where, like, I'd love to do the dance and put it on social media, but it's like when you do one of those dances, you like lose credibility in that conundrum that, and you know, like you can't be smart and like do a funky dance.
I don't know. If you nail it, I think the viewers aren't going anywhere.
Like yours truly.
We're going to last into our Saturday forecast, but again, everything is going to be hit and miss for us, and we will see a few showers as we head into Atlanta, at least for today and tomorrow. Temperatures are going to cool off a bit here, and then as we work our way into Jackson, Mississippi, consistent and stormy. Reynolds.
Okay, Steph, we're going to talk.
And also not produce, lightning. Though majority of fires started are actually man-made. There are some, yes, that are made by natural, but what is it, like 90% or something are man-made, something ridiculous like that. So we are going to see that moisture over the fire areas, but it's so dry. It's so dry. Thankfully, it is a monsoon. It will be pretty consistent. So we do see rain, Aspen. Is it Aspen that the airport is closed, guys? Do you remember? Was it Aspen or Vail? One of these areas, they were having issues at the airport. I can't remember which one off the top of my head, Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check ahead if you head to the... All right, Reynolds.
Okay, let's
talk about it. Why is this time of year the hottest time of year? Well, there's all different factors that go into the climatology and how we come up with these numbers here. But here's the thing. What happens is on June 21st, the summer solstice, that's when, of course, you're going to have the most radiation, right? And we have the longest day of the year. But what happens is in the weeks after that, you're getting more daytime heating than you are cooling during the evening hours. All right, so that's why it's hot. Late July into August, that's when things start to turn. So we do feel that heat right now, roughly 125 million people feeling their hottest temperatures. And speaking of heat, here's our scorching car scale. Detroit, 85 for you. Look at that, after 30 minutes, 119. You always say it's going to take 5-10 minutes. Never. Always takes like 20 or 30 minutes when you're running inside. Now we're going to see a southerly flow. We actually already have that. That is going to bring the heat into places like Little Rock all the way up to Memphis and Duluth for that matter. But, what do we have here?
Can't answer that.
I know you can't answer that.
I'm not going to answer
Well,
that.
I just wanted to give the audience, okay, should we give them a few beats and now look at Chip? No, I think it's time you can answer it. There you go. So the cooler air is going to be pulled in behind it like a wheelbarrow here. Or not a wheelbarrow, like a, oh my gosh, what am I? A wagon, thank you. Oh, yeah. What, Reynolds? We wake up early on this shift.
Oh, help us. Yeah.
Heat indices here, Omaha and Little Rock, above 100. I mean, 106. That's pretty brutal. Today in Topeka, I mean, it's all day, non-stop heat. Yeah.
All right, are we ready to just like raise the...
Big picture forecast, we have the threat for severe weather, not only in South Carolina, but also through the upper Midwest. Why you actually might not be too upset with this severe weather. And then speaking of storms, we have them into the southeast. They're very spotty and they're going to stay around for a while. And speaking of spotty storms, we've got them into the southwest. This is where our monsoon moisture and daytime heating is going to spark things off. 30 minutes up the show here.
Yeah, so welcome back to AMHQ. Before we head to today's forecast, we have to celebrate today. And if you're a Southerner, you're going to really celebrate, aren't you, Steph?
Yes, because it's National Pecan Pie Day. And, you know, the big pecan. That's
Pecan?
Pecan pie.
Like one...
Braden Seo, who is actually one of the winners of the Land's End Mini Meteorologist, though you're anything but mini, here standing by me. He is our winning entry, chosen from 200 people, 16 years old. First of all, how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5",
yeah,
and he still has room to
6'5".
grow. So where'd your fascination with weather begin?
Well, whenever I was 3 in 2005, hurricane has stayed with me ever since.
So do you have your own data collection and website? How do you follow the weather?
Well, I have a weather station at home, and it hooks up to weather.
University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma, because tornadoes are your passion.
Yes.
No tornadoes here into Kirbyville, Texas, but why don't you give the forecast for the people out there?
All right, well, today there's a chance for hit and miss storms, high of 90 degrees. Tonight, we've got a low of 75, a few clouds are possible. We move to tomorrow, we got another high of 90 degrees, similar to yesterday. And then we have afternoon thunderstorms in the forecast.
That we do.
Friday night.
Beautiful, right?
Clear
75.
sky, 75 degrees, perfect night.
There you go, people. Right. Meteorologist, you want to toss it over to Reynolds?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go over to Duncan over there with Reynolds Wolf.
That's right.